Okay, so just making sure the stream has gone live correctly, and then we'll be kicking off. I realized that the title was incorrect. Come on. Should be live. Getting some metric. Oh, there we are. There we are. Okay. Once the time hits 0, we'll kick off. If you're coming in after this has been released, feel free to jump ahead. That's why the timer's there. I'll see you all shortly. Should be live. Getting some metric. Oh, there we are. There we are. Okay. What's the time? Never mind that. Let's try that again. and the timer has hit 0. Hello, welcome. I am Leslie J, and this is your weekly reminder to do your Tavern Brawl. This week's Tavern Brawl is called Just Macaws. Webspinner, passé. Macaws, on the other hand, Macaws are the future. Take flight with a deck of 23 Jeweled Macaws and 7 random class spells. So, a very, very simple premise. Not really much to go over, so I had a bit of a look around. It is Tavern Brawl 453. It is a pre-built deck. It is also very, very simple because the Jeweled Macaws mechanics are Battle Cry, add a random beast to your hand. There is literally nothing else to go on about this. This is brilliant for people who have no collection in the wild side of things, because a lot of the wild decks can be quite prohibitive, or wild Tavern Brawls can be quite prohibitive for newer players or people who dust their collection. On the other hand, though, it is not very deep. You pretty much pick a class, get a random bunch of minions off your Macaws, hope you win, and move on. We're going to check it out, though. That's what I'm here for. There isn't much more to look at. Like, we can come over here and have a look at the wiki. It's pretty much saying the same thing. Again, it's the 5th time we've seen this Tavern Brawl. 23 Jeweled Macaws. I really hate being dyslexic at times. Yeah. I figured this will be quick and simple. I have to play Demon Hunter, Paladin, and Shaman. I'm going to play one of each. The only kind of notes to kind of take away here is that potentially Death Knight and Demon Hunter have smaller spell card pools. Especially Death Knight is the smallest and most recent class to be added. There is a little bit more stability there, most likely, but when you're talking 7 cards out of 30 being spells of the class, it's not going to make a huge difference. So if you're wanting to take advantage of that, Death Knight's good because a lot of their spells are still on pretty powerful and still on target. A lot of them are like, you got the Bloods Destroys where you can just kill a minion or deal damage. You got the other gems that you can go with, which could be beneficial. You're not getting any chance of choosing any of them, but like if you go play something like Hunter, for argument's sake, there's a whole package of spells there that are dedicated just to death rattles. And the Macaw's not got death rattles, you've got Battle Cry. You could potentially get 2-3 of those random death rattle cards, and unless you manage to get some cool beasts off the Macaw's, it is very, very useless. So Death Knight's still pretty focused and targeted there. But I've got to play Demon Hunter and a couple of others. If we haven't got the win by then, I'll probably go to Death Knight just to try my luck. But yeah, I'm going to settle in. I'm just having a bit of a bite to eat at the same time. Might even turn the cam off while I stuff my face because I'm a very messy eater. And we'll take it from there.
What shall I play?
Like, okay, this is one of those perfect examples. Draw an outcast card from your deck. This is one of 7 spells that I'll have in my deck. Is one of those 7 an outcast card because none of my Macaws are outcasts? We'll keep it just for the chance that there is another outcast card. Thin my deck out a little bit, get a bit more draw, but there's a chance I'm going to play this and nothing's going to happen. Let's see. Yep. Dead card. Dead card. Might be able to make it back a little bit here, but yeah, it's just an RNG fest from here on out. Hopefully we shore this up pretty quick, but there is no guarantee. Let's see if we get something cool here. Let's play you and trade effectively. We have another spell here that could be beneficial. So they're still trying to find something good for them. Damage just does 1 damage, so yeah, I might be able to pick up. This will have rush. But we can at least use this a little bit. We can play that, that's going to trigger. We can run you in there. Run you in there, run you in there, and run you in there. Too bad. I can't complain now. But there's so many beasts out there in the game now. They've had more macaws than me, so by now they've probably got something good. Bottom feeder might be okay if it goes long enough. Let's just see if we can find something to play. Oh, that feels like a combo. Can't play that. There is really not much to do here. But it's the game. It's a cool idea. Not the end of the world, but this is one of those Tavern Brawls that makes it really hard for me to make edited videos while we're doing the live streams. There is literally nothing to talk about. Apart from this is the basic mechanic. Good luck. May RNGs be on your side. We got rush, you can do something there. Plan here is hopefully Snip Snap's enough to bump him up and make a massive threat, but never mind. Probably should have hero powered there. The challenge of these kind of Tavern Brawls for me is to try to outplay with bad RNG. Something good, please.
I've got the beat.
Trying to maintain board presence. Don't want to give them anything they can run away with. Try our luck here. I need a demon in my hand, and that's just not going to happen. These spells are dead weight. Absolutely terrible. Swiping, no swiping.
Not enough mana.
Just gonna hope that we can turtle enough here. Should have traded. I realized that was overkill. Never mind. Terrible. Guess we just keep going face here. With the battle cries are going to pull extra birds out of my deck, which isn't great. But we might be able to push lethal. Let's gamble. So that hurts. So I get it's a birdie. Yikes. These Tavern Brawls are tilting.
Oh dear.
This hero power is useful, so I'm hoping a little bit of extra heal here might get me through. Wind Fury sucks. That's something I can work with. High rolls, please. God, I wish I had something to do with corpses here. I don't want to just get rid of that, but I know it's going to have him guessing. That wasn't very smart, but okay. Okay. 11 damage. I'm going to deal with the taunt and the healing. I reckon we'll push here.
I already attack.
If we don't, we're just going to go splat. Alright, what's that? 11 damage on the board. They could try to trade effectively here, I guess. God damn. Oh, that's a loss then. But that RNG. That's just ridiculous. Look, compare. What have I got? It was anything kind of really cool. Ironhide's probably the best one I got out of all mine. Even their spells have been good. Yeah, the Owl, the Wind Fury, the Taunt, Hellhound. Oh, that was just the Vile Brood. Like, that's just rough. We got heaps of good ones, and spells have been okay, but it's not giving me any good board presence. No, they're useful. It's like a 6/6 for 8 that I have to play, and I'm not going to be drawing a 1/2 on the board. I didn't have a snip snap. Come on. Yeah. Brilliant Tavern Brawl.
I must withdraw.
That one game tilted me so badly. Let's get into another one. Let's go Paladin, so hopefully we get some cool spells off that. But Paladin's such a diverse thing. That board clear sucks. What the hell is this BS? Like, that is... Get rid of that. Summon a minion. Summon a Macaw. A 1 for 7 mana. Summon a 1/2 Macaw. And give it Divine Shield and Taunt. God. Hell. Game. Oh. It's not that many beasts to put minions back into your deck too, so you can't even stack it. That could be useful. Camelios. If they hang on to a couple of their cards, we can sneak a peek. Okay, finally something of note. Okay. I guess we keep McCawing here until we get some. Ooh. I'm gonna have no fire, so it's pretty much a one turn. Might be able to discover a spell. Don't know how I feel about that one. Nature spell, if I hang on to it long enough, maybe it's got some value, but I wish they'd at least give you the option to select the 7 spells. I reckon that could be cool. Got a ton of McCalls, but you get to pick what you want as your synergy. I'd be happy with that. So I've only got 6 spots on my board now. There's a chance I'll stumble across something in a fire spell. Oh my god. Okay, so they're trying to use their hero power multiple times for Rag.
Frequencies equalized.
Something awesome. I would have loved to have killed them, but they would have spawned more of themselves. So this way I've kind of, that's what they're getting. 3 taunts instead of 6. I'm saying just go face here. Hollow Hounds to play next. It's not much of a play, but it's a play. What's his health for? So he dies. There's a chance I can keep waiting and try to beat him to this, but there's that dead card. Die if I don't. Warlock wouldn't be too bad with the extra draw, just to be able to out McCall, but it's still a bit of a risk. Yeah, I was playing 8-8, but there goes my deck. We might trade here. The 8-8 might be my play next turn, maybe. Got enough that it's lethal next turn if I can't defend and contest. That's all we get here. Maybe we get lucky and they trade here. I wanted I'd be going face. Two mana nature spell might keep me in the fight, but highly unlikely. Yep. Oh, another one lost.
You fight well, friend.
Not much I can do with shit cards. Oh, Shaman's next. Let's hope we get something good here. I don't mind these Tavern Brawls, like, they're fine. One and done. Just doesn't give me anything to work with. Like, maybe I could have played that a little different, but it doesn't feel like I could have. Just from what I was drawing and getting. Just keep all the Macaws. I'll try to get as many as I can. To be honest, I just need to get my win in so I can move on. Might have to be. This might be the. Well, we'll see how we go with this game. I don't want to kind of jinx myself. Kind of on a time limit though, so I can't just keep playing. Made some promises I'd love to keep. You, Mr. Hunter. What's everyone thinking about the new expansion? I really thought the vibe feels like it should have been last expansion. Like theming wise, Christmas time. What was the exact wording of it? It's Whizbang's Workshop, and it's very kind of Christmassy, kind of gift giving themed. I feel that would have been great for a release in November, go over into December, Christmas and all that. Thematically, I just feel like that would have been a better time to have that one come out. I haven't gone through all the articles, I'm just kind of opened one up now out of games. We've had the official reveal, and we've got miniaturize as a new keyword. The keyword mini. Yeah, I have to look more into that. See, Rat King. That is a brilliant card for me to have. That is absolutely brilliant. This one fills me with hope. Ziliax Deluxe 3000. For building your deck, customize your very own Ziliax Deluxe 3000. Oh, so you can actually put an ability on him. That's cool. Go for board control here. Next turn we can coin out the Rat King. Take advantage of that. We got new cards, new things, whole heap of stuff. That kind of sucks. These games also go for so long just because we're constantly trading back and forth. See what they do here. Should have played the other two Macaws first. Here's cool. Trying to wake up our Rat King for next turn. My best hope. Okay, we can work with this. And we do that. Okay, here we go. Not great. We can work with that. What we get off this? Go with that. I don't want to revolve here. What the hell? Chances of me getting to 11 mana is pretty low. Can I get rid of that?
Well fought.
And that's a win. Okay. That's a card pack added to the collection and some dust, which means some gold, not dust, XP on the rewards track. More packs for the new expansion when it comes out. Been saving like crazy. Nothing to look at here, is there? Not really. Okay, so that kind of starts to bring us to the end of this stream. Yeah, I have other things I need to get onto, and this Tavern Brawl didn't excite me when I first saw it in the morning, so I'm happy to kind of move on after my win. Again, going over the basics, this is one of those Tavern Brawls that is going to be frustrating or really easy, and there is not much middle ground. You're going to have 23 Jeweled Macaws and 7 random class spells. Unfortunately, given how old a lot of the classes are, there's so many useless class spells you're going to potentially get, and therefore you're really relying on a whole lot of RNG. Are you getting good spells, and are you getting good draws off your Macaws? There is a little bit of advantage to be had if you went Death Knight for the limited card spell pool. Spell card pool probably sounds better that way. There you have the ability to get a lot more of the really good Death Knight cards, because as we saw in the Paladin game, I drew a spell that costs 7 mana, draw a minion from your deck, give it Divine Shield and Taunt, and my deck is only full of Macaws. So 7 mana to get a 1 mana 2/1/2 with Divine Shield and Taunt on the board is extremely wasteful at 7 mana. The other class that probably gives you a slight advantage would be Warlock, and that's only because if you get a bad draw on a Macaw, you can hero power and get another Macaw. It's costly, but you're just doing your best to increase your odds of getting good RNG. Yeah, a lot of these Tavern Brawls like this are fine. For people who don't have a good collection, they're great. You dive in, you get your first win. Because of the slow nature of it, you got to play the Macaw before you get a good card. A lot of these games are probably going to go on 10 plus turns, so they are going to be a bit slow there. Like, we got 3 games in 45 minutes. That is pretty poor of an effort. Because even though I was getting bad draws, I was able to contest pretty well on the first few games, which meant they drew out quite a lot. But then there's the theory is if the opponent gets the key cards, or you get the key cards, it could close out quick. But I wish you luck on that. Looking at a bit about self-promo in the About section, or the comments, the primary comment, can't even remember the exact word I should be using for that. Underneath the stream, in this section here, there is a link to my link tree. If you click on that, you will see everywhere you can find me. Most of my live streaming is done on Twitch, unless it's under the guise of helpful educational YouTube, as I'm trying to do with these Tavern Brawls. My general play is over there on Twitch. I only do stream over here and make videos over here that are meant to be helpful and useful to the viewer in regards to giving strategy or other key information tied to Hearthstone. If you are interested to keep up with that, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Of course, I don't have the button there. And we'll leave it there. So until next time, good luck and have fun.